Sacred Heart Higher Secondary School and CISE Junior College, Changanasheri. Children, today I come with a new topic which you have not heard about. See, usually we use this in our practical life, day-to-day life. Actually, you are not using, your parents are using much. Did you understand what I am going to talk about? No. That means, if I go to a shop, I will be having some money with me. We do not know how much it will be the actual price. ശരിക്കുള്ള price എത്രയാണെന്ന് നമുക്കറിയില്ല. When we go there, we select it and then only we will be seeing the price. And according to that, we should give the money to the shopkeeper. And then, example, I bought one pen for ₹80, an eraser ₹4, a pencil for ₹5. This is an example. This one, mother gave me 10 rupees with me. So I am going to the shop and I want to buy these 3 things. I liked it. So there itself, we will be thinking, oh, how much rupees will be, see, total, then shopkeeper will be telling the total, 8 plus 4, 12, plus 5, 17, 27 rupees. But actually we have 10 rupee with me. So just think this. എൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ 10 റുപ്പീസേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഞാനൊരു കടയിൽ ചെന്നപ്പോൾ ഈ 3 കാര്യം എനിക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു. ഞാനത് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്തു. See, there we are not thinking of the money. നമ്മൾ എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞു. പിന്നെ നമ്മൾ നോക്കുന്നു, അയ്യോ ഇത്ര രൂപയാവുമല്ലോ. അപ്പോൾ ഷോപ്പ് കീപ്പർ പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ അത് കൊടുത്തില്ലെങ്കിൽ നാണക്കേടല്ലേ. So that thing happens in our daily life. Whenever we go to a shop, we should be cautious about how much rupees we have with me or with you. Your parents are thinking that. That is why every purchase is smooth. Nowadays, we are having the debit card, credit card and all. So this is safe. How much it is there? No problem. But I am talking about when we take money in our hand. That's a big problem. So ഏകദേശം നമുക്ക് അറിയാമായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് ഈ ഭാഗത്ത് ഒരു കുഴപ്പവും വരില്ല. ഓ 10 റുപ്പീസ് എൻ്റെ ഉള്ളൂ, അതിൽ നിൽക്കുമോ ഇത് എന്ന് ചിന്തിക്കാനുള്ളൊരു കഴിവ് അവിടെ വരും. So that we are going to discuss today. So ഏകദേശം, in English we have the term estimation. Actually it will be given estimation, the word estimation in standard 5. But before that, we are giving the stepping stones for the estimation. So let's see this. This is the preliminary part of estimation. So the question is, round off to the nearest 10. Round off means നമ്മളൊരു ഏകദേശ കാര്യം എങ്ങോട്ടാക്കണം, അത് 10ലേക്ക് ചേർക്കണം. So I understood that you did not understand anything. And after teaching also, I have seen many children round off കണ്ട ഉടനെ circle ചെയ്തു. It's not like that. Round എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ വേറെയാണ്, circle it എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ വേറെയാണ്. പക്ഷെ round off എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതിലേക്ക് ഒരു വേറൊരു നമ്പറിലേക്ക് ഒന്ന് മാറ്റാൻ വേണ്ടി. So how to go about, I will show. For that, so you should write anyway this, the first heading. Then we will be moving this. This line will help you to do what I have meant now. See, I have 46. I have 46, the number. So question is round off to the nearest 10. So for that, what to do? 46 nearest to 10. We should stick on to this word 10. This 10 means this 46 lies between which 10 and which 10? 4 times 40 and 50. 40 മുതൽ 50 വരെ 10 അല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ. അതായത് 40 യുടെയും 50 യുടെയും ഇടയ്ക്കാണ് 46. Why we took 40 and 50? This is 10. 4 tens 40, 5 tens 50. And തൊട്ട് താഴെയാണ്. So 40 here I am writing, here 50. And 46 where it comes? Adu namak ariyilla. Okay, then come back. This will be 45. 40, 50, correct middle we have 45. Okay, clear children? If the number comes, see, we know that 41 here comes, 42, 43, 44. See? 41, 42, 43, 44 will be in the left side of 45. Clear? Here 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So correct balancing that part will be 45. So 46 where it comes? 46 to the right side of 45. See? So it will go to this 10, that is 50. Did you understand? May I explain in Malayalam? നമ്മുടെ കയ്യിലുള്ളത് 46 ആണ്. ഈ 46 40യുടെയും 50യുടെയും നടുക്കാണ്, ഇടയ്ക്കാണ് നമുക്കറിയാം. കറക്റ്റ് നടുക്ക് വരുന്നത് ഏതാണ്? 45. അതാണ് നടുക്ക് ഞാൻ ഒരു വര വരച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. So 45 is here. 45 ന്റെ ലെഫ്റ്റ് സൈഡ് ആണ് 41, 42, 43, 44 and here we have in the right side 46, 47, 48, 49. So ഇവിടം തൊട്ട് ഇവിടം വരെയുള്ള കാര്യമാണെങ്കിൽ it will go to this 10. 45 ഓ അതിൽ കൂടുതലോ ആണെങ്കിൽ അവർ എങ്ങോട്ട് പോകും? 50 ലേക്ക് പോകും. So round off to the nearest 10. So nearest 10 of 46 is 50. Did you understand what I have told you now? Did you understand? One more example I will show with the same scale. Okay? So let's see how it happens. Again, I will draw a line. The middle part. So the question comes like this: round off nearest 10 of 92. This is the question. We just think. So where we have to start with? 92 comes between which 10 and which 10? 9 tens and 10 tens. That is 90 and 100. 10 difference. So 10, 10, nearest 10 ചോദിക്കുമ്പോൾ എപ്പോഴും നമ്മൾ ഓർക്കണം 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 ഈ തരത്തിലുള്ള ഒരു നമ്പർ ആയിരിക്കും നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന ആൻസർ. ഓക്കെ. So here 95 where it comes? 95. So 92 to the left side of 95 or to the right side of 95 we have to write left side. So this 92 will come like this part. Okay, 92. 91 here, 92. So, this will be the nearest 10. Did you understand? If the question was, see, nearest 10 of 19. 19. That's right. So, for that, you please help me. Why I keep like this, you know? Every time you are not asked to do this. To make you understand, I do this. In between, in your book, first one you can do, or second one also you can do. After that, I will show how to do. Now here 19. 19 comes in between 10 and 20. 19. 0, 10, 20. So it comes between 10 and 20. So here 10, here 20 and 19. So here between the middle will be 15. So 19 to the right side or to the left side it comes right side. So here only will come somewhat. So who will be 20? Clear, children? You want me to do once more? One more question we'll do. Nearest 10 of 71. Sorry, 75. So you will be thinking, oh, if 5 comes, where it goes? 92 means 2 in the left side of 5, it comes to the left side. 19 and all, it will be go to the right side. If 5 comes, what happens? 75 correctly. We'll see. 75 comes between 70 and 80. That's okay? 70 and 18 between only 75 will come. 75 correct middle it will come, since it is a half of those two. Ini 75 correct yeah, here we have to move to the right side. 75 and all the other numbers will go to right side, less than that will go to left side. Did you understand? So, this is the explanation of the nearest 10. Same is like nearest 100. So, before going to nearest 100, we will discuss some questions here. Yes. For that, so here answer comes like 80. 80. Now, in easy way I show. Question, round off to the nearest 10. Number A, 16. If, see, I am giving you the short method, nearest 10. If it is nearest 10, the last one digit only we have to think. Do you understand? Just take the last digit. Nearest 10 ആണ് ചോദിക്കുന്നതെങ്കിൽ the last digit മാത്രം എടുക്കുക. Okay? So in the working column, you can write which and which. Yeah, 16 will come between 10 and 20. ഏത് 10 ഇടയ്ക്കാണ് 16? 10 20. Okay, അതറിയാമല്ലോ. And now 6. So that I am writing here left and right. Okay. Now 6. We check whether the last digit is 5 or more than 5. 5 or adil koodalo aanengil. See? Clear? 5 or last digit 5 or adil koodalo aanengil, you take this as, take the right side as the nearest 10. If it is less than 5, move to the left side. Okay? So here the last digit is 6. So nearest 10 will be 20. Clear, children? This has to be written in the working column for our convenience. Another question, 62. So suddenly what we have to write in the working column? What we have to write? 60 and 70. 62 comes between 60 and 70 since it is asked 10. 6 tens, 7 tens, 60, 70. Left and right. And here the last digit alone, you just see this is less than 5 to the left side. So which is the answer? 60. Now question number C, 49. Now I understood that you are able to do. You will be also thinking, oh, teacher can stop the explanation. Why can't we do alone? Yes, I feel it. So 49 comes between 40 and 50. So 9 is the last digit, one digit, that is more than 5. So which one? 50. And the last one. Then I will give you the homework. 35. So what is the nearest 10? So it comes between which and which? 30 and 40. Between 30 and 40 it comes. So since it is 5, already we have discussed 5 or more than 5. Anjo, anji kudalum. Anjayalum go to right. Okay. So this is 5. So go to the right side. That is 4. I think you understood what I have described here. The method, the first method is a long method. It is not necessary to draw all the way. So you can very well use in the working column small. You just think that this is a number like 40, here 50, the middle part 45. So the last digit, it is 9, that is more than 5. 5 right load thanne ponam. 5 or more than 5, you go to right side. Less than 5, go to left side. So the homework will be given to you. Please understand the question. Round off means not to put a round over there. What is to be done? You need to find out the nearest 10. Nearest 10. So this has to be in mind because when you grow up, you are moving to shops and all for the shopping, for the purchase with your family. Then you are the person who has to lead them. So you have to check whether, oh, I am having this much money in my pocket. Otherwise, it has to be avoided. So like that, in day-to-day life, it is very important to study the nearest 10. So now it is nearest 10 since you are small. Then we will be moving to nearest 100. That we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.